Yo, what's up everybody, Fortnite here, and today we are back again with our Dark Souls 3 Easy Mode Beginner's Guide. In the previous episode, we went through both of the DLCs and we picked up a bunch of OP rings, and then we fought our first boss in the Ashes of Ariandelle DLC, and now we're ready to take on the next one. Let's get into it. Alright, so now that we picked up that ring from Champion Gundyr, we're actually going to go back to the Ashes of Ariandelle DLC. Let's go all the way to the end here, and we are gonna go to this bonfire here, the Rope Bridge Cave. Okay, doing a lot of running. We're gonna run right over here to the left of the bridge, and there's actually this ladder that'll take us down. Okay, and we're gonna run down here. I think that's just a large Titanite shard. Yeah. Okay, and then there's a dude right there, but there's a dude immediately to the left. Wow. Almost died. Good stuff. Okay. We're gonna run down here. Do I still have the coveted silver serpent ring on? I do. Let's take that off, put our Corinth ring back on. Okay, now that we're over here, we're gonna run. And yes, drop down here. Turn right. Okay, put on a pine resin. So there's gonna be some bullshit that drops down. This guy right here. But he ain't a match for us. Okay. One of these things is gonna scream, I think. All right, maybe not. Okay, run in here. Grab this item. There's a dude over here. He'll give you more lore.
Oh, you.
We're gonna exit. We're gonna go in this hut right here, and here's a bonfire. Okay, I would sit down. And then I would save Scum right here. Okay, so now that we save Scum, there's another one of those crow dudes over here, so we're just gonna get ready to mess them up. So let's get to about here. Okay, and then buff up. Pop our pine resin. And let's take this guy to Pound Town. Hey, don't get greedy. Use geometry to your advantage. Yeah, fuck your house. Huge pain in the ass. Okay. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, there's a whole way that you're supposed to go through this level, but we're going to skip some of it. We're going to run and jump on top of these rocks here. There's a specific place where you can jump up on these rocks, and I can't ever remember specifically where it is, but it's around here. And I know, like, a lot of you are probably like, oh, it's probably just easier to go the actual way. There we go. Okay, and then now we can run and jump up here. Okay, and then run over here, turn left, go here. If you drop down there, that's where Gale's armor set is, and we can just, you can homeward bone back. But then you gotta kill that enemy again. So, do you really want Gale's armor set? Ask yourself. There's a bunch of bullshit here. Like, that's a trap. Like, there's a dude ready to jump down on you over there. You can pick this up. We're gonna drop down here. And just to be safe, let's open up this gate. Like Bloodborne. All right, let's top up. And then let's buff up again. And let's put on a pine resin. Look who's in here.
Everything but for the act.
Okay, so he can parry your ass. He can also heal, so just get a backstab when he does that. Do a charged R2.
My lady.
And you should be able to just dunk on him. Okay, cool. Now that we've killed him, forget his name. Isn't it like Ornifex or something like that? Use the contraption, and these stairs will come down. Let's look at that thing that we got from him. Fuck was making that noise? I can hear shit outside. It's crazy. Okay. Friede, the eldest amongst her sister and the leader of the Sable Church, bestowed the sword to her knight. Only the sword was a farewell gift, and acceptance signified the knight's resignation from Friede's service. Skill, Friede's Black Flame. Really, really cool weapon. We're not going to use it, though. Okay, right up here. We're going to talk to this important NPC.
Believe thou art the one.
So this is the little girl that Gale's trying to help.
'Tis good.
And she's gonna make a new painted world that's gonna last forever. And that's kind of like the whole quest for the DLCs. Is you're here to help her create a new painted world that's gonna last forever. Okay, let's open up this gate. Sit down. Let's work back to Firelink. All right, and let's. Oh, I need 15 intelligence to be able to use that. Okay, that's a bummer. All right, let's level up.
Very then hey.
Let's go 24, and that's all we can afford.
Ashen one.
Let's use this 8Gs to purchase more pine resins.
Ashen one.
And did we get any other soul items? Let's keep that for later. Cool. Let's warp back. We're gonna go here, Snowy Mountain Pass. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a lot of running here, so just be ready to manage your stamina. I would save Scum right here to be safe. Okay, so now that we save Scum, we're gonna do a lot of running. So we're gonna go up, to the right, past these two dudes, go up again, go to the left. We're gonna go up over here. Gonna go up here, go left past the bell. Actually, when you pass the bell, you just keep going straight. And then turn left over here. Okay, get to about here and quit your game out. Okay, there's a bunch of dogs up here. Kill the dogs. They're a huge pain in the ass when they follow you. Okay, there's gonna be more dogs. Okay, top up your health. You're gonna run. There's 2 big dudes up here. This one's shooting arrows, so just be ready to dodge. Run past him. Drop down. There's another dude right behind you. You're gonna run and you're gonna turn left up here. Run. And you can quit your game out here. Okay, so now that you quit out your game, just run over here. Ignore these bug dudes. Run across here. Run to about here and then quit your game out. Okay, we are gonna make sure that we have our sorcerer staff equipped because we're gonna equip spook. So we're gonna equip spook, jump down, and then there's a lever that we have to turn, and then we have to immediately homeward bone out because there's a bunch of those bug enemies down there. So let's equip a homeward bone. And you can save Scum here to be safe. I think I'm gonna be okay. Actually, never say never. Okay, so now that we save Scum, let's put on spook. Have your homeward bone equipped. Drop down. Roll behind you. The switch is right behind here. Activate it. Okay. That's gonna cause a cutscene. Run over here and then use our homeward bone. Easy. All right, and then we can put our sunlight sword back on. Put some of this stuff in our storage so we don't have so many swords. I've been completely forgetting to put on, in the last boss fight, I forgot to switch to the shield and then put the symbol of avarice on my head. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, symbol of avarice. Cool. I think we're ready to take on the main boss of the Ashes of Ariandelle DLC, so let's get rocking. We're gonna travel, and it's gonna be the Ariandelle Chapel. Okay, so that's what the switch that we activated turned on, and you could run up from down there and then open up this doorway, and that's the shortcut, but we didn't need to. Yeah, and then we get a little summon sign over here, and it's Gale, but he doesn't go into the boss fight right away. But let's get prepared for this boss fight. So I would say in this one, maybe instead of the ring of steel protection, we're gonna put on that hornet ring. Or maybe even, let's keep the ring of steel protection on, but let's take the Chloranthy ring off and then put the hornet ring on. Because our stamina regen, because we have this shield on, is still pretty fast. So I think that'll be the play. So I would save Scum right here. Okay, so now that you save Scum, I think we're good to go. Just have cold pine resin, Estus flask. You could even put on a divine blessing in your hotbar over here for like emergencies, but I don't think you'll need it. Let's activate Gale. All right, and let's run down in here and let's get shit started. So run right up to this dude. Let's buff ourselves up. And then let's put on our pine resins. And let's get ready to go. Very cool cutscene. Shame on FromSoftware for showing off them feet though. always fish out a backstab, and that's the whole point that we put that ring on. She's easily staggerable too, so wow. I didn't see where she jumped to. That's fine. And she's done. Now our buddy Gale joins the fight. We're gonna run all the way over here. Need a wide swing there. As far as that hit us. Okay, let's rebuff up. Not good. He keeps catching me with that. There we go. Get all your buffs. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. I forgot she does like Super Saiyan buff. Okay, run up and then get the backstab. Okay, charge R2. Get a few L1s. She's over here. Oh, I thought I was gonna get that backstab. Top off some health. Get up behind her so we get that backstab. Our friend. Pop up. Okay, get that. Aw, you're lucky, bitch. But now she's done. That was sloppy, but it's a good fight. All right, cool. Put our chloranthy ring back on. And that's the first DLC, everybody. So cool stuff. There's a story event that happens. So what you can do, just sit down here. And the place stays burning. That's weird. Some weird geometry that's stuck there. So if you run back, go up this ladder. You're like, was this ladder here this entire time? Yes, it was. We did run past a lot of this stuff, though. And look who it is.
I can hear and see. My house.
Basically tells you like now she can start painting a new world, and that's what she's doing on here. But she needs the pigment of the dark soul, and that's what we're after in the second DLC. So the first DLC, we got rid of Friede, who's kind of like trying to keep this world the way it is, and that's why she's just like not allowing it to burn. So that's why that dude's asking for his flail, because he's putting out the fire with his own blood, Father Ariandel. And you are destined to go here because you're the Ashen One. So, and Friede is also an Ashen One. So you two were meant to fight and then start the fire so this painted world can burn down. And then that girl's gonna start painting a new one. But let's go back to Firelink Shrine. That boss is just like, just fish out backstabs on Sister Friede, and then when it goes to phase 2 and then Gale jumps in the ring, he can keep her occupied because Father Arendelle is much easier to get shots on. I just kept doing shitty with my stamina. Maybe the Chloranthy ring wasn't the way to go, but you can usually get him like pretty quickly, and then both of you could focus on Sister Friede and you can just fish out a bunch of backstabs and then she's done. All right, cool. Let's level up.
Very well, then take.
And we're gonna level up endurance.
Ashen One.
And you can use Sister Friede's soul to get her scythes or the flail from Father Ariandel, but we're not gonna do either. We're just gonna use her soul. Only gives 20 Gs, so that make sure we're topped up in all of our stuff. Got enough Carthus Rouge. Get 6 of these. And buy that, and let's buy a bunch of these.
Ashen One.
All right, and that's a great that's a great place to end it. So we finished the Ashes of Ariandel DLC, and we got through Sister Friede and Father Ariandel. I ran through that DLC, so I highly recommend you just like do another walkthrough of that place and then explore a bit more. There isn't like any like super amazing items that you didn't get to pick up. Like it's just like a lot of like large Titanite shards and maybe a few Titanite chunks. But there's some cool areas that you can explore, and there's a lot of like the big boys that you can take on that are like big tanky night enemies that are really cool. The ones that we're shooting the arrows at us that explode. So there's a lot of that. But it is a short DLC, so a lot of people were upset when it came out because of how short it was, even though that like Sister Friede's a really cool boss, and she did. So I think she was the FromSoftware's first 3-phase boss, which was like insane for a lot of people. But yeah, you just got through the first DLC. So the next one, we're gonna move on to the Ringed City. We'll see you in the next one.